Did any of you ask where my shoes were from? Because they're from Zara. Anyway.
That's how she opens every conversation.
Sorry. Are you already filming?
Just in case.
It's on,
Just in case.
Internet forever. Okay, let's move on before I embarrass myself.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
That's great though. What can you tell us about your characters? I know we know a little bit more about you than maybe we do about Ben so far.
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell us?
Ben is a marine biologist. He's got quite like an altruistic view on the world, and he's a conservationist. His family are like the business people of the town. And fishing is the way that they make money, and he's kind of a rebel against them in some ways. And he discovers, he finds this like young girl, and he assumes that maybe she's on drugs or something like that because she's pretty strange. She turns out to be a mermaid, and she kind of gets in his head a little bit, and my character's kind of like the exploration of what the Siren song does, you know, like how it makes people act and drives people a little crazy. And so that's kind of fun for me to do.
Rin is a mermaid. She's never been on land before, so she is very odd to an outsider. She's top-level predator, but at a complete disadvantage in the sense that this body is new, her surroundings are new, and on top of that, her sister just got kidnapped. So she doesn't know anything about this world, and she has a mission, and so she has to trust some people, but so far they haven't shown much trustworthiness. So that's where Ben is quite a major shift in her experience of land. And the story unfolds.
Well, what were your thoughts when you first read the script and saw that these weren't the mermaids that we typically think of nowadays?
I thought it was awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love mermaids the way we have them. It's fantastic, but we've explored vampires in such a different way, in evil and Twilight beautiful ways, and and zombies even. So why not mermaids? It's such an interesting mythological creature. I mean, they're our connection to water, and especially the women aspect of it, this dual nature of danger but allure. And in many cultures, the mermaids have good parts, and they actually come from fertility goddesses down through history. So. I just think it was so cool to show this different take on it.
Yeah, it was a big reason why I signed on to the project and stuff, because I think, I love, there was a little, on Stranger Tides, there was on the Pirates of the Caribbean, there was this little section of like of these mermaids that would like lure the sailors to their deaths and stuff, and as you say, that kind of juxtaposition of like being really like attractive and beautiful and alluring, and then being very dangerous. I think that was a really cool and quite sexy and fun idea, and the way that it's explored in this, I think, is really cool. It's like basing itself in some kind of scientific truth, which I think for me to try and imagine that mermaids could actually exist. This is how it would happen. It happens in a small town to regular people, and it's a fun exploration of like how this mermaid coming to town affects everyone, which is cool.
Did you guys believe in mermaids before you signed on to the project? Do you believe in them now?
It's. I don't know if they would be the way we imagine it. Even but there is a hint of this. The way species evolve on the water is a lot of mammals have very similar traits, and it's because the water forces them to look a certain way. So has there ever been a branch of human species that have gone in there and ended up looking maybe more aquatic than we could imagine? Why not? I mean, the sea wipes out so much evidence of those things, especially if they went deep. I'm not claiming that there is, but why not? We don't know. There's so much we don't know. I think it would be maybe I'm open-minded to it. Probably not, probably not like shells, but
My character said, like, there's a line in the pilot that's a true line, that 95% of the oceans are unexplored. And like realizing that we kind of almost know less about our oceans on our own planet than we know about space, and we're kind of everyone, like a lot of people are pretty sure that like that alien life exists, you know? And I think there's something really intriguing about this unexplored depths of the ocean. Why not? Mermaids, you know? Why not?
So how far will Ben go into exploring? Because he's now discovered that there are mermaids. They do exist. They are on land right now. Will he be going even more into their world? Exploring that?
Potentially. There's I probably can't reveal too much, but I definitely had to learn how to hold my breath for a long time. We did some breath training.
he's amazing. You're actually looking for
I pitched that up
mermaid.
for you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
If you're actually looking for mermaid, merman proof though, this guy, first time, fair enough with some training, 4 minutes. 4 minutes, iron lungs.
We can take 4 minutes of the interview for me to hold breath. That'd be exciting.
Yeah, I know, right? He really did it.
That's the thing, like people ask me what my party trick is, and now I think holding my breath for 4 minutes is a party trick, but it's a bit boring.
Mine's sounding like a bee with my nose all twisted. Anyway, let's get back to the questions.
Will he explore the depths?
I think in this season, in this episode, we're definitely seeing Ben. Sorry, we're seeing Ben. I think exploring this, but it's a lot of it because the event, the kidnapping, which you've seen in trailer, so it's not a spoiler, takes place on land. So a lot of it is at the moment on land, and it's a meeting of species. But it's more mermaids seeing how humans are and learning from that. I'd say that's more the majority of the experience, right? For now.
There's a fair bit that towards the end of the season happens at sea also, so that would be definitely interesting and thrilling.
Thrilling.
Is there a scene that you're most excited to see on screen that you can tease?
Yes, but I can't say what. But absolutely.
I'm so interested to see. We've got the guys who did the tales and stuff in Game of Thrones doing our CGI. So I'm just like, I can't wait to see how all of these, like how all the CGI gets done.
Yeah, because when they released that little bit of just Rin, just physically, thought it was amazing. But now I kind of want to see it in what we shot underwater, and yeah.
They really want to make it real. They want to make it like, and the bits that I've seen are kind of like as real as you could imagine a mermaid being, which is cool.
Thank you so much.